Sign me up for a 7-game series between these two teams. The Boston Celtics lose to the Denver Nuggets in what is looking like a very likely finals matchup. I want to talk about it and more right here on the Indian Celtic Show. Let's talk Celtic basketball. Hello and welcome along to another episode of the Indian Celtic Show. My name is Mohit Sharma and I am the host of the only podcast you need for the coverage of your Boston Celtics. You can find this podcast on Spotify and right here on YouTube. Make sure to give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and hop onto the comment section. And let's engage in discussion and let's talk Celtic basketball. Today I'm going to be talking about the Boston Celtics 100-102 loss to the Denver Nuggets. And let's get right into it. Let's get right into the main overarching theme, that is that these two are clearly, in my humble opinion, clearly the two best teams in the NBA. And as the guy Carson Edwards of Nerd Sesh tweeted out, if we really miss out on a finals matchup between Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets, he said that we will be robbed. And I really agree with him because this matchup was intense. These two teams clearly showed that they're a cut above. Like Jayson Tatum of The Volume says, top tier contenders, Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets. The rest of the teams are a cut below. And I agree with him as well. That was that. And what's the other thing for this game I saw? Clearly, the duo of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray outplayed our duo of Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They really outplayed. Let's check the numbers. Nikola Jokic finished with 34 points, 12 rebounds and 9 assists. 64 from the field, 64%, 50% from 3. Jamal Murray had 35, 8 and 5. Versus the scoring from Tatum, 22 and 13 from Jaylen Brown. So there it is. It's going to be very hard if our superstar duo is that much behind the duo of the Denver Nuggets. But still, we only lost by 2. Why was that? That was because we won the margins. We won the 3-point shooting, the points in the paint, taking care of the ball, less turnovers, offensive rebounds, and all that. And still, the Celtics lost. The Celtics lost because at the end of the day, the Denver Nuggets were more calm in the clutch and the Celtics were rushed in the clutch. Which means Nikola Jokic was more calm in the clutch. Jayson Tatum was rushed in the clutch. Which means Nikola Jokic is a proven champion and Jayson Tatum is working on getting there. That's what it is. Let's talk about the matchup. What are the advantages for the Boston Celtics in the potential finals matchup? I'd say the main advantage is speed. The main advantage is we can really spread out the Denver Nuggets defense to the 3-point line. With 5 shooters on the floor, we can make Nikola Jokic guard. We can run. The Denver Nuggets did really look tired. They only scored 102 points. They're also a strong offense. It was a tightly contested affair, but I feel if the Boston Celtics run against the Denver Nuggets, they will have their advantages. We have advantages with Porzingis stretching the floor. And we have advantages by leaving Aaron Gordon from the corner defensively and packing the paint against Jokic. I feel the Celtics in this game today also, like the Celtics fans are saying we missed open shots, and we did. We clearly had many opportunities to get this win today. It wasn't our day, but it was a rock fight. And that's what the Celtics have to learn. The Celtics can win pretty. They can shoot threes with the best of them and blow teams away when the shots are falling. But when they're not falling, they were right there today. I don't want to say the Celtics can't. I truly believe the Celtics can. With Jayson Tatum's shot variation with Kristaps Porzingis, how does Joe Mazzulla put it all the time? Variation in shot making. The Boston Celtics have taken steps forward from last year's, and I truly believe we will keep growing, and this is the year we win the championship. But today it showed that we are a step behind from winning rock fights against teams like the Denver Nuggets. We'll have to win rock fights in the playoffs. It is what it is. we will win with our talent and our 3-point shooting and all that by a couple of games with all that. But there will be games, tight games, that we will have to win like this. And I believe we'll grow into it. Today wasn't our day. Jayson Tatum was rushed in the clutch. We couldn't make shots. Jokic was calm. They did. That's what it is. Alright, Dio. Covered. Let's talk. One thing I wanted to say. Jrue Holiday on the Celtics offense. This is the only thing I'm concerned about with Joe Mazzulla. Jrue Holiday is a massive weapon, I believe, that the Boston Celtics have in their bag, and sometimes they can't unleash it. It's also because too much talent on the floor. Derek White is handling the ball a lot of times. Kristaps Porzingis is their matchup attacker. Tatum and Brown are their superstars. What is Jrue Holiday? Because in the clutch, it was Jaylen Brown taking the matchup of Jamal Murray, so he ain't even defending the best players of the opposing team. I don't know, man. I really feel Joe Mazzulla has to add Jrue Holiday to the offense, make him go. I'm a huge Rajon Rondo fan, and I saw Rondo and Jrue Holiday play in New Orleans, and Rondo was handling the ball just like Holiday doesn't handle the ball too much here. It's White, Tatum, and Brown. But off the ball, Holiday was killing. And he can be a killer, and if we can run some plays for him, get him involved, there'll be some more variation, like Joe Mazzulla says. Counters. I really like if we can do that and add Jrue Holiday more in our offense. Because whenever all the starters are playing, it's like he's just filling in, and I don't want Jrue Holiday to be a filler. He's a talent. That dude dropped 50 last year. So let's see. If we can do that, we'll be more potent. And how do I feel about a potential finals matchup? Like I said, we have our advantages. We will win by talent. We will win pretty with shooting threes and all. We will win games like that. It's about rock fights and winning rock fights against the best team in the league. Nikola Jokic, man, he is truly the best player in the world, man. Like, he is in control all the time. And that's what the Celtics need to be. In control in games like this. Let's see if we can get there, but yeah, man, this is the only matchup I feel it's going to come down. This Boston Celtics team is very talented. I don't think any team in the East can handle this. And the West, I feel, is going to be Denver Nuggets. I don't think any team in the West can handle the Denver Nuggets. So let's hope we get this matchup, man. We will be robbed if we don't. This is going to be pretty and ugly. And this is going to be fun. Alright. What about the channel? The channel update. The plan was to cover every Celtics game, but I can't. I was in holidays when I started this channel back home, so it was looking likely sitting at home that I can cover every game. But now I'm back in Spain. I'm a tennis athlete. I'm training. So the goal would be to cover the game on the weekends. The goal would be to cover the big games like this. And let's see where we go. Stay tuned on the Indian Celtics show. And let's talk Celtic basketball. Let's go Celtics.